Kuldeep would like to forget that one, but he would like to remember today, because at the Eden Gardens today, he really was a star. He's our Google Pixel performer of the match, is Kuldeep Yadav. 4 overs to 29 runs, 3 wickets. He could have had 4. That's all he'll be thinking about. He could have had a hat-trick, Zach.
Yeah, there were emotions on display there.
Talk to us. Tell us. So people who didn't watch it, tell them what happened. Tell people who didn't watch it what happened.
Well, there were some nice words exchanged on the field there. All I can say, but there's frustration as well. I think, Aksar was in the slips and right as soon as Ishant Abhishek Porel couldn't collect it, it was frustration. And I think they knew it was definite nick there. Hat-trick, imagine that hat-trick. I think who was Rinku Singh was there, the second man dismissed. Before that was Cam Green or Ajinkya Rahane. It was Ajinkya Rahane, I think.
Rahane. It was Rahane, Rinku, and this was... and the
youngster, Tejasvi Daya.
Was Tejasvi Daya,
Porel just got excited because he must have known. He's coming around the wicket to a right-hander. They'd have talked about it. It was always going to be the googly.
Yeah.
And it was absolute perfect because the bat was right out there. And he just got excited. He was like, I've got it. He just got too excited.
Everyone got excited.
It was as easy a wicket kick because it wasn't a deflection. It was just a brush.
Yeah.
So the hands didn't have to move. It should have just gone straight in the hands. But he was already running off to extra cover to celebrate the hat-trick. He forgot he had to catch it first. It was an easy one.
Yeah. It can happen sometimes, right? It can happen where you feel you start enjoying the happening before it actually does. Can I tell you, like this tournament with Punjab, right? I'm sorry to say it, but it's
I feel
true.
like you're picking on Punjab today. You've mentioned that a few times.
No. You're going to get me trolled now. I'm just reading out the facts. It happens sometimes. It's not done till it's done. But for Kuldeep Yadav, the season was not done till this last game, and today he signed off with a plus, definitely. He's got those 3 wickets, could have had a hat-trick and would have really kind of, liked to sign off at Eden Gardens with that. It hasn't happened, but still he'll be happy. He took his team to victory, managed to defend that total. There was a time where it looked like they're just going to cruise. I mean, they had 7 wickets in hand, right?
Yeah.
They had, 11 and over to chase. This is the back 10. It looked like KKR's game. Kuldeep got into the attack late and changed the game.
It'll be interesting to see Kuldeep's stats about when he takes wickets in the first over.
Yeah, his first over.
Yeah, his first over. Always, if he starts his spell with a wicket in that first over, he's a different bowler.
Yeah.
And somewhere, you just need to be in that zone. Now, how do you get that? You just have to figure it for yourself and back yourself to bowl those kind of deliveries in the first over itself. Because that is a big change. If you take Kuldeep for some runs in the first over, he's having a different game.
Yeah.
And I think in this season also, maybe teams were looking to target Kuldeep with that kind of a mindset.
Okay.
It's worth taking risk against him in the first over, put him on the back foot, and then he's not thinking about taking wickets. But if he gets the wicket in the first over, then he just easy into the game, and suddenly his approach is just wicket taking, and he ends up taking 3.
His last game was against KKR on the 8th of May.
Yeah.
So they're obviously just saving him for KKR, his old team. But I noticed something with his run-up. When he gets an early wicket, he's got this bounce.
Yeah.
And the only advice I'd give Kuldeep, because I'm not a leg spin, I can't teach leg spin, but the greatest of all time was Shane Warne. And Shane Warne, you would never ever know whether he had naught for or fifer. His run-up, his body language was always the same. And I think with Kuldeep, when he's bowling well because he bounces in and he's got the energy.
Yeah.
And when he's bowling not so well or he's getting hit or getting got, he's flat. And he kind of bowls the ball and he's just flat in his body language, flat in his run-up. And that's why when he gets an early wicket, you can see he's up.
Great point.
And then he kind of bounces in, flicks it out of the hand, does a Harsha Bogli, and he gets them down there with revs, and you can see his body language is aggressive. As a spinner, you can't hurt a bat, but you can still show a bit of presence.
Yeah.
And Shane Warne was the greatest of them all. So that's the only piece of advice I could give Kuldeep is make sure your body language, even when you've got 0 for 20 off 2, don't let the batter know.
It's a great piece of advice, and he'd like this because he does consider Shane Warne his hero, right? It was very close, so I think that for him, this would be good advice. Well, Google Pixel performer of the match, Kuldeep Yadav today.